So just about ready to get the players on court for the final match of this first session here in the Hong Kong Coliseum. Remember, we're broadcasting both sessions after a fine display in men's doubles by Kimura and Sonoda especially. We're now ready for the mixed doubles semi-final between Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino, the All England champions, up against the surprise entry into these semi-finals, Li Yang and Su Yaqing of Chinese Taipei. Here's the World Tour trophy. And here's a chance for us to look at the mixed doubles draw. We're at the upper half of the draw, and as you can see, both pairs won convincingly in the quarterfinals. In the bottom half of the draw, Huang Dongping and Wang Yiliu is trying to take advantage of the absence of the world number ones, Zhang Siwei and Huang Yachong, whilst in the upper part of the draw, Watanabe and Higashino, of course, is looking to reach their first final since their All England victory in March this year. That really was their breakthrough on the international mixed doubles scene. So, court officials marching on court here, and gives us a chance to take a look at Watanabe and Higashino's results this year. Of course, they won the All England as the first ever Japanese mixed doubles to win All England. They reached the quarterfinal in the Asian Games, lost to Wang Yiliu and Huang Dongping. Also lost to the same pair in the second round of the World Championships in Nanjing. Whilst it was another Chinese pairing, Zheng Nan and Li Yunhui, who stopped their charge at the Asian Championships. We've been in 4 semi-finals of the Super 750 tournaments, has Higashino and Watanabe, and 3 times have they lost to Wang Yiliu and Huang Dongping. 1 time to Zhang Siwei and Huang Yachong, so I guess they'll be rooting for Dechapon and Taylor Chanachai when they play Wang Yiliu and Huang Dongping later tonight. Here is Li Yang and Su Yaqing, and they are really the surprise entry into the semi-finals here in Hong Kong.
Indonesia.
Very experienced umpire Wayana.
Surface judge Chris Yip. Yuta Watanabe, Arisa Higashino, Japan. Li Yang, Su Yaqing, Chinese Taipei.
So, ready to the coin toss. We can see that the head-to-head is 1-0 in favor of Watanabe and Higashino. think Higashino and Watanabe elected to start on the far side of the court as Li Yang and Suya Ching chose to serve, and I don't really understand that if you win the coin toss that you don't elect which side you want to start on. Here is Li Yang, 23 years of age, born in Taipei, now lives in Kaohsiung, where the national center is in Chinese Taipei. Highest rank was 27th, together with Suya Ching. They're also ranked 27th in the World Tour ranking. It's ranked considerably higher in men's doubles with Li Jihui. Here's Suya Ching, 27 years of age. She's born in Tainan. And when I say it's a surprise entry, it's because they really haven't, this is by far their best result so far, but they've been clinical in their road to the semi-final. Started by ousting Danes, Christiansen and Pedersen, the fourth seeds, and then on to Rankireddy and Punapa and Pongpapet and Amitabhai, so all renowned mixed doubles pairs. And as I said, it's really their by far best result here. Their so far best result was quarterfinal in the Korea 500 this year. Otherwise, there's been a lot of first and mostly first and second round losses. Here is Watanabe, born in Tokyo, very close to the Musashino Forest Arena Sports Plaza, where the Olympic tournament is being staged in 2020. He's 21 years of age. His partner, Arisa Higashino, 22, both plays for the Unisys team. And the coach of Unisys is Rione Meineke, who was coaching the Japanese men's doubles. But here it's the national mixed doubles coach, Jeremy Gan of Malaysia, that is the coach. They've also been clinical on their road to the semi-final. The first round they beat Tontowi Ahmad and Delatestiana Harris, who is sort of like standing in for Liliana Nasir, or I guess the Indonesian team management is trying out new partners for Tontowi Ahmad. Wasn't that successful a combination in the beginning here, but of course you can't expect that. As a new pair, you've got to watch how the play is, and if you feel there's possibilities in the future. Watanabe Higashino ranked 5th, their highest ever ranking this week, and World Tour ranking of number 2.
Ladies and
Here
gentlemen,
is Jeremy Gan, and I think it's translator.
HIGASHINO, Japan.
Jeremy Gan doesn't speak Japanese.
And on my left, Li Yang, Suya Ching, Chinese Taipei.
So they met last week in Fuzhou, and Watanabe and Higashino won in straight games, 19 and 13. Given the playing conditions here, they are the heavy favorites as well in this match. Speed of movement means a lot here in the Hong Kong Coliseum. And, both Japanese players have that in abundance.
Service over. 1 love.
Excellent drop shot Well, Watanabe has his signature shot, the disguised drop shot. Well played.
Three, one.
Excellent.
5-1. Service over. 2-5.
Taking up the fight. Two women in the backcourt. Eventually, Watanabe Higashino
6-2.
came out the winners. Excellent play. Did well to get below that shot, Li Yang.
3-7.
Look how far he's how long he's jumping sideways. Su Yajing, much more experienced women's doubles player with Wu Qijun. And the last time she contested a semi-final, that was in the Malaysian Masters in January 2017 in women's doubles with Wu Qijun, and lost that semi-final to Kizitarakul and Prajongjai of Thailand. But eventually contested the year-end finales 2017, so definitely has some experience at the highest level matches. Good shot. He tasted his own medicine there, Yuta Watanabe. It's the longest rally so far with 34 shots, but what a great disguise drop shot from Li Yang.
Thank you.
Frustrated with himself, Li Yang.
Service over. 9-4.
She put that wide, Higashino. She was taking up the challenge of killing it on Li Yang.
That is for too high. Service over. 10-5.
Struck the shuttle when some part of it was above 115 centimeters, according to Chris Yip. Very nice deception.
Service over. 6-10.
So far, his best career results have come in men's doubles. Li Yang won a bronze medal at the recent Asian Games in Jakarta, together with Li Jiehui.
11-6.
Here, he's 5 points behind coming into the first game interval. 11-6 for Watanabe Higashino.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
Higashino, probably the fastest
11.
mixed double female player that I can think of.
Play.
Can be a huge advantage, but sometimes I feel that she sometimes is getting ahead of herself. I don't think it was an interpreter sitting next to Jeremy again. It looked like Shuichi Sakamoto. I don't know if that's correct.
26.
Ooh. Very accurate service return here from Su Ya-Ching.
13.
She missed it. Both Chinese Taipei players on the floor, and Higashino missed the last shot.
13.
I think it was a big miss. It wasn't an easy shot. Once you hope to make. Good placement again. She's had trouble there, just outside her right hip, Su Ya-Ching.
14-8.
It's a great dive from Li Yang. It had really high artistic impression value. Not enough this time. Yeah, I think he hit his hand. Not really threatening anything there from the backcourt, Su Ya-Ching. Tried the reverse slice drop again, Yuta Watanabe, but
9-15.
didn't apply enough power. That's well played. I like the way she made her way to the net here in the beginning of this rally. Su Ya-Ching couple of smashes and then a smash towards Higashino and run forward towards the front court, leave the back court to Li Yang. Excellent play. And what a great thing it is that Chinese Taipei again gets some qualified mixed doubles players forward. I remember some years ago they were excellent in mixed doubles and women's doubles, and that's been sort of the two areas, the two disciplines where they haven't played so well lately. Done really well in men's and women's singles, of course, and men's doubles also. Nine game points for Watanabe and Higashino. They have been in control throughout this first game, and I'm afraid Li Yang, he hurt his hand a bit during that dive. Spectacular dive he had some rallies ago. First game to the Japanese pair. 21-11 after 17 minutes of play.
21-11.
So advantage Watanabe and Higashino. After they've taken the first game against Li Yang and Su Yaqing in this first mixed doubles semi-final. Defensive shot there from Li Yang. Nice judgment by Su Yaqing. Signature drop shot from Watanabe. No reason for Li Yang to be sad. Many other players before him has fallen for that excellent disguised drop shot from Yuta Watanabe. It's gone long. Play. Being challenged on the front court, Su Yaqing, and highly likely we will see that it's going to be a deciding factor. She's not as used to these type of matches as the three other players. It's gone long. See the way she moves when she looks a little bit, just a little bit, but it's still too much, a little bit to the side, a little bit back. Where's my partner? Where should I stand? And so on. So, and of course, she's an all-round player. She's played women's singles at high level as well. So it takes some time There's definitely development. They lost in Korea 500, the quarterfinal, to Mathias Christiansen and Christina Pedersen of Denmark, and beat them in the first round of this tournament here. So that's positive for Suya Ching. On the more concerning side, more concerning note is that I think that the role, the female mixed doubles player role, is beginning to be so specialized that it's difficult to play two disciplines at the same time. You see Huang Yaqiong focusing solely on mixed doubles. We see Go Liu Ying focusing on mixed doubles. We saw Liliana Nasir towards this later part of her career solely focusing on mixed doubles, because the skills are different. In women's doubles, it's not the same net player skills you use as you do in mixed doubles. Much more mid-court, back-court player skills in women's doubles. I'm not saying you can't play women's doubles, but it's hard to play both disciplines at a high level, as we've seen so many players do in the years before. Great defense, and 5-point lead also in this game, as was the case in the first. 11-6 for Watanabe and Higashino. So, Higashino to Suya Ching. Play has resumed. And it in. Particularly that rally was a more defensive approach from the Chinese Taipei pair. She didn't get back in time, Suya Ching. But I wonder if that could be a way to go for Li Yang and Suya Ching, and see if they can hold Watanabe. And the defense definitely doesn't seem like they plan to do that. was more an accident that the rally unfolded the way it did, but sometimes these accidents can give you ideas as to how you can gain an advantage. Not the best of serves, and a little deception on the service return as well. Just twisting the racket head in another direction in the nick of time. Just gave each other that look, Watanabe and Higashino. Yes, I know that they're close to booking their second final this year. It's gone wide. Haven't played any other seeded pair yet in this tournament. Watanabe and Higashino seeded 7th themselves. Defense by Su Yaqing. So 2 points away from victory. And now 10 match points for Yuta Watanabe and Arisa Higashino. Been dominant in this match. Just like last week in Fuzhou. Called short, but Watanabe challenges the call. He was apparently thirsty. Could have just gone on to play the next rally, but he feels that that service was good, and if he's correct, they've won the match. And he is correct. Landed in. Watanabe and Higashino have taken the match. They've qualified for their second final this year. 21-11, 21-10 in just 36 minutes. Suya Ching and Li Yang wasn't able to do much today, but what a great tournament they've played by getting to this semi-final. It's a great serve by Watanabe. Serve ace. So will it be Dechapon and Sapsiree? They're playing in the final, or will it be Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping, whom they've had so much trouble with earlier this year? We'll find that out in the second session of the day here in Hong Kong. These two players, they can stretch, warm down, relax, go back to the hotel, get some massage, get something to eat, and turn on the television and see who they'll play in tomorrow's final. Here is the results. Here's how it happened in the first session. Li and Shin were dominant against Tanaka and Yonemoto, and booked their second final in 2 weeks. Did the Koreans. Then a fantastic men's singles with a Kento Momota, who was clearly not at his best, but he stayed in the match. He gave himself a chance to win it and made someone who works so hard for that 3-game victory. After that, Song Ji-hyun and Ratchanok Intanon shared the first 2 games before Ratchanok took control in the second, and booking her second final of the year. And then the men's doubles. The silver medalist from the World Championships beat the silver medalist from the Asian Games. Magnificent display by Kimura and Sonoda. And as we saw, mixed doubles, Watanabe and Higashino in total control as they defeated Li Yang and Suya Ching for a spot in tomorrow's final. Well, that concludes the action for the first session from us here in Hong Kong. This is what the order of play is for the second session. We'll be back here from Hong Kong Coliseum at 6:30 p.m. local time. That's 10:30 a.m. GMT. From all of us here in Hong Kong, bye for now.